Josh Lambo to kick off for Jack.
Two teams just about a 3.5-hour drive from each other on Florida's I-75. The Jags and Bucks are underway.
And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down, Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
13 yards.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about it.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
Brady's throw there complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, he's going to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Brady now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Brady on target there to Godwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 34. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 7-0. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. picked up by Josh Jones. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs' 43-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Off play action, it's Minshew. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Good work by Minshew there to pick up the first.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson, but it'll be 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Complete to the right side, it's Eifert. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And 3.
Line 20.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Buccaneers, nothing.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brady gives this one off to Jones.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it brings up 3rd down.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Brady
Picked off right around the 43. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
their own 42-yard line.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Minshew. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's it's third. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun is Minshew.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Kayvon Chason
able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Josh Jones. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Going deep for Eifert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the Buccaneers.
On 2nd and goal, Minshew. That's caught at the 2. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Good. Makes the score Jaguars 17. Buccaneers nothing.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Brady again. And that is incomplete here.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And 3 yards to go.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Sidney Jones. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. To Thompson on the screen. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
Go on. Check 31. He's checking. Hey! Go. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball right here. Ready?
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Flush to his right. The open man is Shark. It's complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Hey, Irvin. Check 45 to Mike. Let's go.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 22 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Lambeau is good. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this 2nd half.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
25-yard line.
On the carry, Thompson. And so room to maneuver. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. Looking to throw it, Minshew. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 30, 10, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here.
Opinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now Minshew. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Mike Edwards picks it off.
And this one will be brought back to the 22. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down. This is Jones. And he'll get this one up to the 26. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. To throw again. Brady airing this one out for Evans. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 58 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the 2nd half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 11-yard line.
Again, a run with Thompson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
And 12.
He can run for it, and he will. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
It's over. Let's dominate.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded in the end zone.
He juked him. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
17-yard line.
And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run the counter. It's Thompson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
They go with Thompson again.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, Minshew. And no, it's incomplete. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Now Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards there, and a Buccaneer first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Yards.
An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Brady on target to Gronk. First down, Buccaneers.
Yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Here's Jones. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Jaguars' 11-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Brady. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And it's caught. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
Fourth down.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on fourth down. They'll go with a big back Fournette, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. Leonard Fournette denied on fourth and goal, and the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. They start on the ground with Robinson here, and they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
At the 2-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Ready? 50, clear. Hey, left three. Hey, one here. Barry. Switch. Check, 45.
Minshew sets to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Here's Logan Cook now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip. Little bit.